Coming up on Juice and Java, Syracuse University has selected a new leader for the Board of Trustees.
Plus, Juice and Java reporter Ilana Epstein joins us live from the Great New York State Model Train Fair.
And Q producer from First Year Players joins us in studio to talk about their upcoming cabaret event.
All that and more starts right now. Good morning, I'm Alex Malanoski.
And I'm Nicole Aponte. Thanks for starting your morning with us.
Let's kick things off with the squeeze.
Syracuse University's Board of Trustees has selected their new board chair. The university announcing Jeffrey Scruggs will take the position when current board chair Kathleen Walters finishes her term in May of next year. Scruggs currently serves as the Finance Committee chair.
Members of the Board of Trustees elected Scruggs unanimously as the first person of color to serve as board chair. He is also a member of the board's executive committee and advisory board member for the Maxwell School.
And the city of Syracuse is creating an outreach program to combat the opioid crisis. The county is using $3.7 million it received from lawsuits against pharmaceutical companies. The program actually offers guidance for those living in homeless shelters and live theater performances to educate the youth about the dangers of drug abuse.
Yes, and the county is witnessing a major decline in opioid deaths this year. This after a spike in deaths last year. The county's district is receiving more than $300,000. This money will help to hire more staff to prosecute drug dealers.
Moving back on campus, the Native Student Program is organizing a series of events for Native Heritage Month throughout the month of November. The events will aim to renew commitments, educate the public on the challenges Native people have faced, and how to deal with the challenges.
Cultural activities such as lacrosse demonstrations, ceremonies, and speakers will celebrate and honor Indigenous history and traditions. Native Heritage Month will conclude with a ceremony at the end of November. More information on events and registration can be found on the Native Heritage Month calendar.
Speaking of celebrations, celebrating trains right now at the New York State Fairgrounds. The annual great New York State Fair Model Train Fair is going on right now.
I love the New York State Model Train Fair. I have been there before, but we have Ilana out there right now. Joining us live, our Juice and Java reporter, Ilana Epstein. Ilana, how's it going over there?
Well, guys, it's going great so far. Now, this model train fair only started not too long ago at 10 a.m., but as you can see, it's already getting very crowded and very filled up. Now, this model train fair is the largest model train fair in all of New York State, and I think by the amount of people you can see here, it's definitely living up to its expectations. This is the 47th annual model train fair, and I'm seeing a lot of families, a lot of children, and just a lot of people who are interested in trains as it is. Now, the event today is featuring over 25 operating trains, around 100 table displays, and a fun children's play train ride for kids, as you can see right there behind me. Now, this event today is sponsored by the Central New York chapter of the National Runway Historical Society, and it is a fundraiser. Now, if you're interested in coming to this event today, which is being held at the Exhibition Center here at the New York State Fairgrounds, you can come and get your tickets. The tickets are only being sold at the door, so you definitely have a very good chance of getting in if you want to come here and get your tickets. Now, if you are an adult, tickets are $10, just $10, not too bad. But if you are the age of 15 or under, so a kid, basically, it is completely free. Now, the event today started at 10 a.m. and will be ending at 5 p.m. So you still have a lot of time to get over here. But if you can't make it today, you can get here tomorrow 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and you can head to www.modeltrainfair.com to get more information about the event. From the fairgrounds, I'm reporting live, Ilana Epstein for CitrusTV News.
Ilana, thank you. With the holidays around the corner, making sure your furry friends are fed is going to get a little bit more difficult. The cat food shortage has made its way to CNY.
Destiny Luciano, a receptionist at Shop City Animal Hospital, says they have to order food 2 weeks in advance with no guarantee that they'll get everything they need. She says that the shortage is mainly due to a lack of packing material. COVID-19 has caused major disruptions in the Chinese aluminum supply chain.
This cat food shortage has also caught the attention of the local Luna Cat Cafe. Manager Josh Davis says business has become more difficult with the shortage, and he expects to have issues buying different brands of cat food. Well, moving to our airport here, new renovations are set to provide a big relief to holiday travelers. 900 new parking spots will open by the middle of next month, followed by 11,000 more in the near future.
These renovations mean that the airport's current parking garage will be knocked down and replaced by 2 new ones that complete with a solar canopy on the top tier.
Syracuse Airport Chief Commercial Officer Jason Mills says all projects will begin by 2023, but there is no current timetable on when they will be complete. Parking availability has been a top concern for Syracuse flyers.
And a bill to permanently implement daylight savings time in the U.S. has stalled in the House. The Senate unanimously voted to put a stop to the twice-annual changing of clocks in hopes of brighter afternoons and more economic activity.
While supporters say the Sunshine Protection Act would enable children to play outdoors later, reduce seasonal depression, and prevent a small uptick of car crashes, which occur around the time changes.
Yes, and daylight savings ends this Sunday, but the House has not been able to find a consensus with opinions broken down by region instead of party.
Look, okay, daylight savings, I'm very excited to get my extra hour of sleep on Sunday.
Yes, this is fall back. You spring forward, but you fall back. So we get that 1 extra hour of sleep. I do not sleep a lot, so I need that hour back.
Oh, please, okay.
I need that hour.
Little story time here.
Oh, boy.
Maybe 3 years ago, I found out, I used to think daylight savings would happen all throughout like the winter season. Not just like one day. I thought it was every single day you gained an extra hour.
That's not really bachelor science of you. Not at all.
Not bachelor science, but you know what? The weather has been so nice out.
So nice.
And it gets dark here so fast too. Maddie Stuck, what can you tell us?
That's right, Nicole. Although we are going to be losing that sunshine tomorrow, there is plenty today to take advantage of. Actually, according to the National Weather Service, this is the warmest start to November that we've seen here in Syracuse in 120 years. You can definitely see it with the weather right now. Right now, temperatures at 71 degrees, partially cloudy skies, and some pretty strong winds. Looking at our surrounding areas, we're seeing much of the same. Fulton at 68 degrees, Syracuse sticking up at 71, Rochester at 65, and Elmira at 65. So temperatures in the mid 60s, and luckily for us in Syracuse, the low 70s as well. Now heading into tonight, those warm temperatures are going to stick around after the sun goes down, and they're going to stick around throughout the night as well. We're still seeing those strong winds, but honestly, just a great, I guess, summer, I don't want to dare I say summery night. It's early November, summery night overall, so take advantage of it. Ditch the jacket while you can. Maybe pull out, your shorts. They're tucked away, unfortunately for me, in my storage, but I need to pull them back out because this weather is amazing. And heading into tomorrow, I know it looks gloomy, but honestly, this is just Mother Nature telling you that you need to reset, relax, and just take the day in, enjoy the time inside, relax, make a cup of tea maybe. And if you are going to go outside and bear that weather, make sure you have your umbrella. That's all I have for now. Nicole, Alex, back to you guys.
Maddie Stuck, thank you so much. After the break, Marie Achkar is in the studio to talk about the Day of the Dead.
Stay with us.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to Juice and Java. The Hispanic community here on the Hill celebrated Dia de los Muertos on November 1st and 2nd.
Juice and Java reporter Marie Achkar in studio now. Marie, what event did you attend this week?
This week, Syracuse University is celebrating Dia de los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead. I was able to speak with some of the staff of the Spanish department and students who organized an event to celebrate this holiday. This week, the Syracuse University Spanish Club and staff of the Spanish department hosted an event celebrating Dia de los Muertos. The event took place in the Huntington Beard Krause lobby on campus, where there were games, music, and candy for students to enjoy. Las Naranjas Spanish Club president Adam Baltax said that the event gives the Mexican population at Syracuse a chance to come together and celebrate.
We wanted to give this as an opportunity for the Mexican population here on Syracuse and the Mexican American population here on Syracuse to have a chance to kind of celebrate their holiday.
Dia de los Muertos, also known as the Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday that is traditionally celebrated on November 1st and 2nd. Every year, Mexicans come together to remember their deceased relatives and loved ones. Assistant teaching professor of Spanish, Catherine Knock, says that it is important for people to understand what the holiday means.
Because we want people to understand the beauty and the significance of this tradition that honors the dead with the belief that they're still among us.
Many who celebrate will put on costumes, host parties, attend parades, and sing and dance. Knock says that many will also create altars to honor those who have passed.
The altar, or the ofrenda, which means offering, we put out symbols, symbolic foods and items that remind us of that person or some of his or her favorite things.
Knock also says that the event is for everyone. It's a way for others to connect with the Mexican community and learn about a tradition that they might not yet know about.
And I think it's this kind of a holiday. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's open to people, and it's positive.
Las Naranjas Spanish Club is hoping to expand more so that they can plan more events to celebrate holidays like Dia de los Muertos. Reporting live in studio, I am Marie Achkar. Alex and Nicole, back to you.
Thanks so much, Marie. When we come back, we're joined by first-year players, co-producers, to talk about their upcoming charity event.
You don't want to miss it.
To my house. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The walls were closing in. Clearly, a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It could help you find a little more breathing room.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Welcome back to Juice and Java.
We are joined by the co-producers for first-year players, Maya Knopf and Aponte Makaka.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Now, what exactly is first-year players, for those of us who don't know?
So, first-year players, or FYP, as we call ourselves, we are a theater organization on campus for non-performance theater majors. So, any major that's not performing theater on campus can come on and join FYP. And we put on a musical every spring with all first year and transfer students in our cast, crew, and pit. And since we're student run, we have a staff of over 100 upperclassmen students who put the show on.
That sounds like so much fun. And now I know that you have this upcoming charity event, this cabaret event. Tell us all about it. When is it? Where is it? Give us all the details.
So we've got our cabaret coming up next week Friday in Shine Underground at 8 p.m. And it's a really great event because it's our fall fundraiser, and we work with our partners, Front Row Players, who we are obsessed with, and we've been working with them for a really long time. And basically, we just put on a nice showcase of musical performances from other student groups on campus, and Front Row Players also has a few performers, and we also use it as a fundraiser opportunity for them.
So you mentioned Front Row Players. So is there a difference between first-year players and that too?
Yes.
Okay.
So Front Row Players is a non-profit organization, and they are basically a theater organization that provides space for instruction and theater for all adults of all ability levels.
Awesome.
And that's just kind of like their main monolith, making sure that this theater is accessible to people of all ability levels and ensuring that they get to give them proper and good quality instruction.
That's fantastic. And I know that you guys have in the spring another production coming up. Give us an inside scoop.
Yeah, so this year we are super excited to be putting on a production of Pippin.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We're kind of switching up the theme a bit from Pippins you may have seen or heard of in the past. So all of our creative teams are super excited to just explore this new avenue we're kind of going down with the show, because Pippin, as it exists in the script, gives us just so much freedom to work with.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to that and to welcoming in a new group of first years into our organization.
All right, so I have a two-part question for you guys. How did you both get involved? Because obviously you're not first-year students, so how do you guys get involved in first-year players?
Well, I can go. Well, for me, it was my orientation leaders and a lot of my friends in the a cappella community who had told me about first-year players in my first year. And I auditioned for 9 to 5 and was lucky enough to get in, and been obsessed ever since.
Yeah, we actually met that year. We're both seniors now, so we met together. We were both in the cast of 9 to 5. The show that never was, because COVID actually shut us down. But yeah, just so many great memories from that time, and obviously it was great because we stuck around and here we are.
So how can freshmen get involved with first-year players?
We have auditions coming up in the spring semester. Starting the first week of classes, we'll have audition times for students to sign up, and they can audition for cast and pit, and they can interview for our crew, and then we kind of just go ahead with the rehearsal process right from there. It picks up really quickly because we have so much to get done in such a short amount of time. And for the rest of this month, we actually have a couple more workshops coming up that freshman and first-year students can attend to get to know the organization and to get to know some of the staff members. So I think we have still a choreography workshop, maybe one more music workshop, and an acting workshop, and a crew workshop coming up.
That's great. Well, when we come back, Alex and I actually fit in Chittenango Falls.
You guys are not going to want to miss this.
Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Alex and I are here today at Chittenango State Park. We're soaking in the last rays of sunshine before the cold weather comes in.
It's the warmest start to November in 120 years here in Syracuse. We gotta enjoy it.
Let's go. Well, obviously, the main attraction at this park are the waterfalls. We saw them driving in here. They're absolutely beautiful.
They are gorgeous, and we're gonna take this trail right here. We're at this point A, and we're gonna cross this bridge, and we're gonna go down this trail and see that great view of the waterfall.
I'm so ready. My Instagram is quaking.
Guys, we are halfway down to the base of the waterfall. We had to take a break though and sit in this incredible tree. Nicole loves sitting in trees.
I do love sitting in trees. In fact, I did a live shot last year in a tree. So this is truly full circle for me, but I'm ready to go to this waterfall. Let's go.
We finally made it to the base of the falls here, guys, and I am just falling for Chittenango Falls. It is so gorgeous.
It is absolutely stunning. The perfect way to spend our day today. My rings are all full in the Apple Watch. It's a perfect way to spend today and tomorrow. Juice and Java, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. From Disney to Taylor Swift, there's a lot going on in the world of entertainment this week.
Alex, Taylor Swift and Disney is, I would never expect to be in the same sentence. Well, here to fill us more in on all things Hollywood is our entertainment reporter, Lilly Evans. Lilly, what do you have for us?
Hey, thanks guys. There is definitely a lot of exciting stuff going on this week, so let's get right into it. Disney released a short film called Reflect that stars Disney's first ever plus-size female protagonist. The short film focuses on the story of a young ballet dancer, Bianca, who struggles with her body image. There have been quite a few mixed reviews on the film. Some are saying they love it and are so happy to see Disney finally being more inclusive and body positive, especially after the only plus-size Disney characters we've seen so far are portrayed as villains or sidekicks. However, others are saying that the short film shouldn't merely be focused on body image and that Bianca should be treated like any other Disney character or princess. Some are also saying that Disney shouldn't be praised for the film because they claim it's already way past due. Nonetheless, Reflect has been a hit so far, so many fans are hoping to see more inclusivity from Disney in the near future. And in more local news, Disney on Ice is coming to Syracuse. Syracuse is a stop on Disney on Ice's Let's Celebrate tour, which will feature over 50 musical numbers from everyone's favorite Disney characters like Mickey and Minnie, Daisy and Donald Duck, and my personal favorite, the Disney princesses. The show is set to take place at the On Center from December 29th to January 2nd. Tickets can be purchased online at the Disney on Ice website. After the smashing success of Taylor Swift's newest album, Midnights, Swift announced that she is going on a world tour for the first time since 2018. This is a big deal for fans because most haven't seen her live perform since before the pandemic. The tour is titled The Eras and focuses on Swift's different eras throughout her musical career. The last time Swift went on tour was after the release of her Reputation album, and she has released 4 more albums since then, so the set list will be chock full of fan favorites. Swift also brought Christmas to fans early this year by announcing via Twitter that she's adding 8 more dates to the tour. Swift broke the news of her tour only days after she set the record for sweeping the top 10 spots of the Billboard Top 100 ratings. She is the first artist to accomplish this feat. Swifties everywhere are itching to get their hands on these tickets, and for good reason. That's all I've got for you guys. Alex and Nicole, back to you.
Thanks so much, Lily. And coming up, weather anchor Maddie Stelk has your 5-day forecast.
Stay with us.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner!
Go. Excellent. Sorry for the song. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
Good morning and welcome back to Juice and Java. I'm here with your 5-day forecast. As we can see, those warmer temperatures that I was talking about earlier, we're going to be seeing throughout the week. Sadly, we have a little bit of rain on Sunday, but the sun is going to pick back up when we start the week. So Monday, we're going to have 64 degrees and sunny skies throughout Monday through Wednesday. We're going to be seeing a few drops with the lows in the 30s and 40s. It's going to feel more like that November weather, so we need to take advantage of Saturday today and Sunday with the warmer weather. And going to our photo of the day, It is National Donut Day. This is me with the box of donuts that is now in studio right now.
Wow.
Really excited. They look so good. I'm hoping that
There's
we can dive
less
in.
donuts now than there were then.
That is true. The sun is shining, the donuts are ask for a better morning. I don't think you can.
No, you cannot. It's a great, the sun is
Maddie,
shining.
did you eat that one there?
I may have.
Oh.
That's controversial.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, today
Sources
is
say.
National Donut Day, so look at all these delicious treats. You
Wow.
can start your day with them. While the exact origin is unclear, the Dutch ultimately get the credit for the creation of the donut.
Yes, and while they always have not been called donuts, back in 1800 they were known as fire cakes.
They're still
the
fire.
term donut was first used back in 1900.
Okay, well,
Let's look at these here. What's your favorite?
You just went for that one. You just went for that
the
one.
blueberry glazed donut.
Okay,
is,
that's underrated. I
it's
love that
so
donut.
underrated.
It's so good.
underrated.
And they're always available because nobody
Yes.
else wants them.
I know, but it's all three of us.
It
That's
tastes
gonna be
like you're at a blueberry farm.
What are you doing? You spilled.
I do.
sorry.
I always love a chocolate glaze. I feel like I grew up on those.
Wait, Boston cream?
That's a
I
classic.
don't like Boston cream.
slaps.
I like Boston cream.
I feel like Alex is gonna try all of them on air at once.
Can I eat them all at the same time?
I'm gonna go with this one. I feel like this is a classic.
Let's try it
really
now.
good.
Wait.
Okay, should we cheers?
I already ate.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's really good, guys.
Wow, going everywhere.
I love donuts.
I do too. We should rate. Wait, what do you rate it?
I'm rating this like a 6.5.
Why?
It's a little bit like underdone.
This
for
is
me.
a 6.
Underdone.
Yeah, could be a little
Well,
crispier.
that's all the time for Juice and Java this morning. So sad.
That's so sad. But check us out online at CitrusTV.com and follow Citrus TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I'm Nicole Aponte.
And I'm Alex Malanoski. Have a wonderful morning and a great rest of your day, Syracuse.
Enjoy some donuts too.
Yes.